there's a graphic that I'm going to put up that sort of backs up what Jim dug up. This thing shows, it gives us a breakdown. So the claim that was made in the Pew study was only about 62% of college students finish their program within 6 years.
Right.
First of all, that 6 is a big number, but then they break it down by, and that's a national number, so that's all the schools. But then they give you breakdowns of, public 4-year schools, private nonprofit for a 4-year, private for-profit, and so on. So the national average is 62.2% of the people that start their program finish it within 6 years. So again, there's that 40% that don't. The interesting thing that this graphic shows is that a lot of them, let's just say, let me pick a public 4-year school. That one is 69% don't finish in 4 years. They finish in 6 years. And they break that down to they've changed, have they changed schools? Did they go to a different 4-year institution? So it looks like, for example, the public 4-year, 8% of those folks, they finish up their degree at a different 4-year institution. I just thought that was just so interesting. And then out of that 69%, 8.7%, they're still enrolled. So that's past 6 years, right? So they've been in school more than 6 years. That's the way I'm interpreting that. 22.3% just dropped out. They never got their degree.
Right.
Is that, am I reading that right, Jim? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you're right on. It's just the facts are there. And again, you have to say if this was a business and their product was turning out graduates, and their product was turning out young people that were graduated and prepared to go into whatever career, they're doing a terrible job, but they're making just all kinds of money doing it. And,
yeah.
There was one thing that I wanted to add in here too, and it was a Bloomberg report in 2022. And it was just basically one sentence that it found that in 2022, 25% of the college graduates over 25 years old make less than $35,000 a year.
Yeah.
So 1 out of every 4 college graduate of all of these other numbers that we've thrown out there, 40% that even have a degree or whatever, of that, 25% of that group still at 25 years old or better only make $35,000 a year. So where does the $52,000 go? I mean, I know it's an average, so there must be some of them up there that are making a whole bunch of money, I guess, huh? Well,
I don't know. What I do know is you'll never hear these types of numbers on the mainstream media. You just won't.
No.
Yeah, you just won't. Here's the last one about this graphic. This just blew my mind. So a private for-profit 4-year school. So I'm assuming that would be like a Harvard, right?
Right.
I guess that would be Harvard and, you name it, Ivy League school. That one, only 46.4% of the people attending that school graduated in 6 years.
Right.
I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's absolutely terrible.
Actually, out of that school, if you look at that, you break it down and it's broken down a little bit better. Only 36.8% of them actually graduated from that school. 7.7.
Right, that's right. 7.7 went. Yeah, that's right. You're exactly right. Yep. So, 7.7 went to another school besides Harvard to finish out their degree. And here's the other big one. So 42.7. So 42.7 out of the private 4-year college, 42.7. They're not enrolled in any school, according to this Pew Research study, which means I'm just looking at the practical part of it. You got a student that went to school for 6 years, didn't get the degree at Harvard. They go in and they some of them move off to go to I'm guessing a cheaper college or another college or whatever. Build up all that debt. And out of that demographic, only 42.7% never got their diploma from that college. But guess what? The parents or the student are still strapped with that money, right?
Right.
Whew. That's huge.
There was